Okay, that works. I couldn't actually. Well, I'm also lazy, but I didn't end up finding the old song I was using for this book. So instead, we're gonna be listening to this for a long time. Now, this only highlights the experience of this book. It's gonna get real smutty. Anyway, for a recap, I actually didn't look back. I was gonna look back. I just saw the words "wet my lips, yes daddy." I am now not reading any further back than that. So, I'm just gonna assume whatever happened in the previous part was something. Simply Red Sunrise. I like the song Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing. It's a good one. Sexual healing. Fucking hell. I'm surprised Trigger didn't put a Rick Roll on there. Like, oh yeah, best song to listen to. Anyway, this is chapter 12 from Jasmine's perspective. Oh my god, my throat, I'm getting choked up. I have to read some bad shit. Sorry, I'm skim reading ahead a little bit and my eyes are just drawn to the word cock bumps. This one's gonna be fucking nuts. I knew I was gonna be in for this. I think when I ended last time, I was like, oh man, the next chapter is gonna rock my socks off. Oh my god, I'll fucking kill him? What? What happens? Okay, alright, I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued. It's a short chapter. I'll probably do like 2 or 3. Because holy shit. I somehow, because we're getting close to the end of the book, by the way. Somehow this is going to turn into the sequel, which is, you know, the Hades book, where at the end of that book there was a kidnap. A spoiler, by the way, if you're watching this in chronological order, skip ahead like 10 minutes. There was like a kidnapping, and fucking there was a highway chase, like with Zeus speeding down backslash Zeus speeding down the highway, and Hades and friends in their like other vehicles in the back, like chasing after Zeus, trying to get Meg back, and there was a huge car accident and shit. I was like, what is any of that? What does any of that have to do with this fucking like BDSM club bullshit? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna keep my euphemisms uptight for this one too. I have expected Jafar to bring me to game as quickly as he can in the last 2 minutes. I really should know better by now. He never does the expected, and this moment is no exception. Oh my god, we're starting with this. Actually, I think they're already in the middle of gaming. Let me double check, hold on. Oh my god, that's right, we ended with Tableau. Tableau, I forgot. She uses the fucking word tableau. It's like, all good, expand. I hope your gaming goes well. Try not to get too distracted, of course. Anyway, he explores my bottle of... Sorry, no, actually, I should change that. He explores my bowl of Doritos with his mouth, as if we have all the time in the world. It's all too easy just to pretend that we're actually in my father's office. That he sent Jafar to deliver my punishment instead of doing it himself. That Jafar lost control and finally touched me. I remember now. I remember. They're in the underworld, and there's this scene. There's this room that's laid out. I don't know how Jafar paid for this renovation, but there's a room that he rented out, a public room that looks just like Jafar or Jasmine's dad's office. And that's what's happening right now. That's where they're doing it. Anyway, that he's really gonna play video games with me on my father's desk? I whimper, and everything stops. Jafar lifts his eyebrows and shakes his head sadly. I told you! Sorry, hold on, I forgot I have the thing here. Wait! I reach for him, trying to move his mouth back where I need him, but He catches my wrists and forces them to meet at the small of my back. Again with the small of your back. Jafar! Alright, I forgot I changed this word to something else, sorry. Jafar! Papyrus, please! But he ignores my pleading and stands slowly. I press my lips together, torn between being quiet and saying whatever it takes to get his mouth on me again. He gives me another of those, on my bowl of Doritos specifically, you know, just so we're clear, not on anything else. Just that succulent, sweet bowl of cheesy Doritos. He gives me another of those long looks that seems like he can reach into my mind and draw forth every fantasy I've ever had. Sorry.
You wanna finish this video game?
Yes, please.
You want me to give you a reward for finishing this video game?
Yes. I shake my head. No. I don't know. He wraps his hand around my hair, and I know where we're headed even before he nudges. Sorry, Butney. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yes, starting off, cascading down. Believe it or not, this one's a this is certainly a chapter, I can tell you that. Anyway, he nudges me off the desk and guides me to my knees in front of him. I can't stop shaking, can't stop squirming, as if the limited friction of my thighs is even close to enough to get me off this chair. It's not, but it feels naughty to luxuriate in denied pleasure. Forgot I like to have a Google window open to see how the word luxuriate doesn't feel like a real word, goddammit. Enjoy something as luxury. To take self-indulgent delight in. She was luxuriating in a long path. Yeah, right. For my first melt. It's already happened, Butney. It's already happened. I've learned something today. The word luxuriate. I too enjoy luxuriating in Paper Mario Sticker Star. Anyway, Jafar looks down his body and at me, taking me in with dark eyes. He's still dressed to perfection. His suit barely ruffled from our struggles. His controller pressed against his slacks. And my mouth waters at being this close to something I've always wanted to do. Google Tree. Exactly, but I gotta have it open just in case, because there's words in here that I don't think are real, but sometimes they are. And sometimes they're actually not real and are just typos. Like /Zeus. I don't know why I can't get over /Zeus. It's come back into my mind lately. I need to go find it. Anyway. He strokes a devastatingly gentle hand down my face. And just like that, the moment is ruined.
You want to be a good girl? Prove it. Earn your reward.
I don't point out that. Sorry. I'm trying to think of a word that I can use here to replace this to make it make more sense. But okay. I mean, the Wii Shop theme is playing, so I might as well lead into that. I don't point out that sucking his Wiimote is hardly good girl behavior. It doesn't matter. This is the game we play, and I love it. I undo his pants with shaking fingers and drag down the zipper. Seconds later, he's filling my hands with Mountain Dew. It's just cascading all over my hands. Why is he pouring out a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew into my hands? This is going to be a terrible mess to clean up later, but the smell of the Mountain Dew has me intoxicated. I desire to taste the Mountain Dew. But none of this is in the book, by the way. I've just fucking gone. Sorry. He's filling my hands. Long, broad, perfect, and then I put the ruler back down and guide myself back to his pants. I'm too impatient to be cautious as I take the jacket off the Wiimote, reveling in the feeling of the plastic of his controller in a completely new way. His hand tightens on my hair, holding me back, but I fight the restraint and make a frustrated noise. And again, just like that, the moment is ruined. Slow! He murmurs, but the narrator didn't realize that he was murmuring, so he's gonna try that one more time. It turns out the narrator can't make that sound in a murmuring fashion. So anyway, I'm just gonna move on. No! That's not what Jasmine said. That's just no. I don't want slow and careful. I want rough and ready. Everything. Sorry. I want rough and ready and everything. And he and can and give me. I dig my nails into his hips, pricking him the same way my frustration pricks me. Wicked girl! He shifts his grip, keeping one hand on my hair and tilting my head back a little. You want me? Sorry. You want me to pour this bottle of Mountain Dew into your mouth? Yes, Papyrus. Please, please. He uses his free hand to touch my left wrist. It's too... Wait, what? Oh, I think she... Katie Roberts, please. I think she missed an if. It's too much! You let me know! Like, what did you mean by that, Papyrus? I make another sound of assent. Wait. That's not how you spell assent. What's that? What's this word? Wow, it's okay. All right. Next time I have to confirm something or give my approval for something, I'll give my assent. I thought it would mean to ascend, but no. Anyway, I make another sound of assent. Assent, gamer. Assent. Gamers, assent. It's like next time I get asked to read these, terms and conditions, I'll be sure to give my assent. Fucking hell. Anyway. Jafar might like playing with the darker edge of desire the same way I crave, but this isn't a multiple choice answer. Sorry, wait, what am I looking for? Oh, this isn't a branching, whatever, it doesn't matter. But he always manages to check in with me, to make sure I'm right there with him, and he usually does it in broken English for some reason. It makes me feel far safer than I have any right to. He holds my head immobile, and I can't move for several minutes. He doesn't seem to let me go. Hours turn into days, and we've been sitting in this room for almost a week. Sorry. He holds my head immobile as he begins to move, slowly at first, testing my limits. I've never had a sensitive gag reflex, but it's not a trait I was particularly grateful for until the moment his controller bumps the back of my... Sorry, I want to change this. I'm going to change the continuity here. Let's just pretend he's got this, like, bottle of Mountain Dew. I keep referring back to the bottle of Mountain Dew because I like to believe that he's just got this... maybe it's because I had KFC early today and I got some Mountain Dew with it, but I like to imagine he's got this bottle of Mountain Dew and he's just, like, slowly putting it up to her lips and then just pushing it further into her mouth. And she's like, Jafar, please, I can't fit the whole bottle in my mouth. And he's like, you must. You must. Anyway, I was particularly... Sorry. Until the moment the rim of the tip of the bottle of Mountain Dew bumps the back of my throat. It's not a comfortable feeling by any means. In fact, he actually forgot to take the cap off. But I breathe through the nose and relax into it as best as I can. I want this. I crave this Mountain Dew. I need this.
That's it, baby girl.
Oh, wait, hang on, sorry. That's the word that I changed. Right.
That's it, Undyne.
His soft praise lights me up from within, and I can't fight the strength. I hate the feeling instead. Sorry. And I can't fight the strength to hate the feeling instead. I luxuriate. Ooh! Ooh, we're using that word again. It's so good we used it twice. I luxuriate in it as he begins to move in earnest, pushing the bottle of Mountain Dew between my lips, forcing me to relax into it, or to choke on the bottle. My eyes water, and he wipes my tears with a gentle thumb, so at odds with the rough hold on my hair.
Next time we do this, you're going to swallow every drop of Mountain Dew. Every single pog-champing drop.
He slams into me again. Sorry, he slams the bottle into me again. And again. This is getting out of control. His voice is low and rough, and as brutal as the way he... Oh my god. And as brutal as the way he forces me to drink this bottle.
But not tonight. Tonight, I'm drizzling Mountain Dew all over those...
Hang on, there's gotta be a word I can put here. Oh, God. Oh, okay, hang on.
But not tonight. Tonight, I'm drizzling Mountain Dew all over those plushies you like flashing at everyone. Remind you who you belong to.
Did she mean to remind you who? Or just remind you? That's fine. That's fine too. Any places are hurting your brain. I'm trying to... I want to dig myself out of this rut, but I feel like it's just going to get deeper and deeper. Like... I'm going to move on to plushies in a minute, I swear to God. Once again, I'm shaking and wondering if he can pull an... What? Oh, sorry. Once again, I am left shaking and wondering if he can pull out a hollow Charizard with his words alone. Drizzling Mountain Dew all over my plushies? It's dirty and a little degrading. I don't want it more than anything in this moment. I just want my plushies to smell like Mountain Dew, please. Drench them! Drench them in Mountain Dew. I need my soaked plushies, please. I will never wash them. He wrenches me off his bottle of Mountain Dew and fists it with his free hand. No, you can't use the word fisting in that context. He's not fisting himself. All right, he's not doing that. Slushies.
Do you know what you get when you combine Mountain Dew and plushies? Slushies.
Fuck my life. Oh my god.
Do you like some slushies, Jasmine?
That's gonna be a new term in a minute on Urban Dictionary. Anyway, he unscrews the lid of the Mountain Dew. Once, twice, a third time. He's really struggling to get it off. He's now gripped it with two hands. He shook up the bottle too much, and great spurts of Mountain Dew lash all over my skin and all over my plushies. The almost agony on his face, turning me on as much as his marking my plushies does. With his with his Mountain Dew, specifically. His shuddering exhale. Did he fucking, like, have an astral projection nut? Like, what happened to him? Is he fucking passing out? My man, Jafar, what the fuck? Oh, that feeling when she doesn't do anything and you just jack off for no reason. Oh, that nut is so good. It's best nut ever. Jafar, please. My man, what are you doing? Anyway, his shuddering exhale is the only warning I get before he releases me and steps back. He actually steps too far back, he leaves the room. I'm left swaying on my knees as he tucks his controller back into his backpack and puts it on his back and looks down at me.
You love this Pope.
You say, sorry, replacing the S word with poop is really feels wrong. Like, it feels dirty. Like, I don't want to use that word. In this context, I feel like poop is actually worse. I don't want to hear him talking about poop. Anyway, to fight or to embrace the truth. To fight or to embrace the truth, I meet his gaze. His gaze? I love this poop, Papyrus. Don't say you love this poop. Please don't say you love this poop. I would have been way worse if I actually kept the D word in there. He pulls me to my feet, and then his mouth is on mine and nothing else matters. Claiming me with teeth and tongue. How do you claim somebody with their teeth? I guess they're biting each other. Marking me with his searing kiss the same way he has with his mouth and hands and controller and Mountain Dew. Motherfucker, there's other adjectives, conjoiners you can use. Please. What's a comma? The pedals fall twice. Get on out. All good, Botany. All good. I just want to read this line directly as it's written, because it fucking killing me. Anyway, marking me as his with this searing kiss, the same way he has with his mouth and hands and cock and cum and Jafar and me and body and soul and drunk. Sorry, I went a little too far ahead. Jafar owns me, body and soul. I'm too drunk on pleasure to fear that truth. Not tonight. There's plenty of time to let it sink in. To worry about the future tomorrow. I'm gonna assume that made sense. When he finally lifts his head, I have to cling to him to keep my feet. Otherwise they'll fall off? What? You mean keep your footing? To keep my feet. I need my feet. I can't let him take them from me. I need my feet. See, Jafar's a bit of a foot fetishist. What? The moment I let him go, the moment he's at somebody else's feet. Sorry, anyway, I think she's right in this part with one hand, if I'm being totally honest with you. From his indulgent smile, he knows it.
Tell me how you want it.
No question to his meaning. Not with his controller already going... Sorry, not with his bottle of Mountain Dew filling up again. I almost tell him to bend me over the desk, but that's not the answer I give. No, there's gotta be a better way to do this. I want to game with you. He's some kind of wizard to pull the truth from me again and again and again and again and again, even when it would serve me better to lie. If I'd read the fucking word and and the word again one more time, I'm moving on to Digimon. All right. He moves to one of the lower leather chairs. Sorry, he moves to one of the low leather chairs and sinks onto it with a grace I envy. And it's like, how the fuck is he already like filling up his bottle of Mountain Dew? It's been 3 seconds. Good lord. Anyway, as I watch, he undoes his pants. Why did he even do him up in the first place? Why did he put him back on? If he's just gonna... All right. Watch him as he opens his backpack and pulls out his bottle of Mountain Dew.
Come take your reward, Undyne. You've more than earned it.
I unknot my shirt. Oh, sorry. I thought it said skirt. I was like, how do you unknot a skirt? Anyway, I unknot my shirt with fumbling fingers and shrug out of it. I'm still sticky with all the Mountain Dew he's fucking drenched me in, but I don't care. I'm not ready to wipe the Mountain Dew off me just yet. After hesitation, I slide out of the skirt too, but I really thought about it for a minute. You know, I really considered the opportunity of what it would be like to continue wearing this skirt, but I decided against it. Anyway, I like the sexy outfit, but there's something particularly Dent. Sorry, that was on a different page. About climbing onto his lap while he's mostly fully clothed. And I'm completely a gamer. I feel like the little PogChamp. He's named me. Like he can do whatever he wants to me, and I'll love every second of it. I've been captive for too long. You've been captive for like 2 minutes. Calm down. If I can't embrace the rest of the world, I'll embrace the endless variety that PogChamping brings. I've used the word PogChamp like 3 times in that sentence. I'm sorry. This is just another flavor of it. I'm still covered in his Mountain Dew. I'm practically dripping. Jafar drapes his arms over the back of the chair? Man, I'm adding letters now. Jafar drapes his arm over the back of the chair, leaving me to guide this play. I'm not in charge, though. I'm a fool if I believe otherwise. Okay. Man, alright, I have to change the word now because it doesn't make any sense. Shit. Let's just pretend he pulled out a plushie. It's coming full circle. I guide his plushie into my loving embrace and sink down until his until his plushie has been sheathed to the hilt. Even with the earliest sprays of Mountain Dew and his fingers playing with my Doritos for half the night, it's still an adjustment. I roll my hips experimentally. This particular chapter is taking a lot out of me with the fucking word replacements because there's a lot of shit going on. Anyway, shifting as the almost pain of him melts into pure pleasure. Ow! Oh wait, was that Jasmine that said oh? Who the fuck said oh? Who the fuck said oh? Oh my god. Text replace the entire document. It'd need to be more than that. It's expand. As much as I could just remove like the naughty words like C and replace it with fire truck or something, then it wouldn't make any sense. It won't make any sense because words like fuck are so versatile that you can't just singly replace them with another word and have every single context of the word fuck still mean the same. Unless you make it a word that doesn't exist. Like bagluga. And then maybe it might make sense. Like his bagluga got sheathed to the hilt. Like, alright. Right from as needed. That's what I'm trying to do. But usually it's like in that instance where, oh yeah, you know, I could just make it a bottle of Mountain Dew and then just have everything fit the Mountain Dew sequence. However, now that the scene has changed, I can't just make it the Mountain Dew anymore because it doesn't. It's a different context now. It's being used differently. It's not going into someone's mouth. And I mean, I'd be hard pressed to be putting Mountain Dew somewhere where it doesn't belong. But fuck it up. Anyway. I also don't have the mental capacity to like hot swap, like basically improv like half the book to cover for some of this. It would be cool if I could, because I you know, that this is what this is all for, is for practice, so that I can do this without having to, I guess, think about what I'm gonna say, which was working when I was reading the second book, the Beast and Gaetan book. I was able to fucking do that one flawlessly, pretty much. I like that. But I've lost. I'm getting rusty again. My brain's getting rusty. Probably got a fucking Kuma brain. Anyway. Sorry. His gaze. Bringing gaze into it again. His gaze tracks every flicker of my expression, reading me.
This is my fantasy, Undyne.
I blink.
What? What do you mean fantasy? I've always wanted to pretend I'm in the world of Undertale, and that I was Papyrus, and that you were Undyne. Actually, wait, that's not quite right. The fantasy is that I'm working late, and the house is quiet around us. Everyone's off. Everyone off doing their own poop. The stalls are completely filled. And you walk through the door wearing nothing but that gamer robe. We don't need to talk. You just drop the gamer act and climb into my lap. And take the controller out of my hand, just like this.
He cups my bowl of Dorito very roughly, tugging at my triangle-shaped chips.
You don't even lock the door. You're too eager to play the next Zelda game.
I brace my hands on his shoulders. How did he know? And I lift myself up, almost the way off of his What the fuck did I just say it as? Fuck. Alright, I'm switching back to Wiimote again, because that makes more sense in this context. I lift myself almost all the way off of his Wiimote, only to slide the jacket on, and shove it in deeper yet. I push in the Wii Motion Plus adapter. I roll my hips, rocking against him as I waggle his Wiimote in an attempt to make Mario spin in Mario Galaxy. Yes, this is exactly what I need. The Wii Motion Plus adapter. Now the Wiimote is more responsive to my movements. I need your Wiimote too much to worry about somebody walking in and seeing how much of a gamer I am.
You have my Wiimote! Give it back!
The way he says it almost sounds like he means something else.
Does he? Does he mean something else? He might, he might.
But desire wraps too tightly around us for me to divine what. Yes, what exactly could he mean by the word Wiimote? I rock faster, waggling faster and faster. The star is within sight. All I have to do is cross some precarious gaps.
I want them to walk in. I want them to see how much of a gamer I am.
I can't stop fantasizing about playing Mario Galaxy. I can't stop talking. Simply can't stop. How many times are we gonna say the word can't stop? Won't stop. Whoops. Whoops. Accidentally fucking clicked on something else. I want them to watch me. Sorry. I want them to watch me complete Mario Galaxy. To see me waggle this Wiimote around. To see me claim this star. So many things I shouldn't want. But I burned shouldn't to ash tonight. Well, what's gonna rise from the ashes? What kind of phoenix? Wouldn't? Is wouldn't gonna rise instead? And take the place of shouldn't? I don't care what a good girl would want. Because I do want things. Sorry, I do want these things. Yes, these things. I really want Mario Galaxy on the Wii.
Jasmine, you seem to be forgetting something.
What's that?
There's a nunchuck adapter over there.
Oh my god. You mean I just have to grab down here and I can try to pick up the nunchuck?
Yes, but be careful. They're quite sensitive.
Oh, so if I just... Oh man, I keep fumbling the nunchuck with my fingers.
That's it, Jasmine. Just a little more.
Sorry, that wasn't... None of that was in the book, by the way. I do want these things. And Jafar... And Jafar seems only too happy to provide them. With his, you know, ridiculous wealth, I'm sure he can afford any Wii game under the sun, especially Mario Galaxy 2.
You want them to watch.
His voice is so low. No, it wasn't. It was actually quite loud. It was so loud, in fact, it rumbles through my body in the most delicious of ways. I wish I made that up. He finally touches me. Does he? Does he? Grasping my chin and bringing my gaze to him. Why are we always surrounded by gaze? That's so strange.
That's just for starters.
Yes.
They'll watch like it's a let's play, and you're a gamer playing it for them. They'll also waggle their Wiimotes and imagine it's them you're so desperate for.
Wow, so many Wiimotes. Are we playing Wii Party?
No, Jasmine.
He pulls me closer yet, until his wicked promises ghost against my lips. Sorry, ghost? I'm sorry. I'm too distraught by the whole Wiimote aspect. I don't even know what the fuck is being said anymore.
And next time, I'll crook my finger.
And what does that mean?
And one of them
will join.
I will activate two-player mode. And somebody else will get to waggle their Wiimote alongside us.
What will that accomplish?
Well, a second player can freeze enemies. And they will also allow you to jump higher if they press A at the same time you do.
Multi-tap, huh? I'm telling you, man. Mario Galaxy Wii is perfect for this, alright? With its two-player mode.
And maybe, once we finish the game, we'll do Luigi's Galaxy instead.
Sorry.
One of them will join. We'll pass you Wiimotes like they're going off the shelves. Just in case you run out of batteries. So you can game until you run out of desire. And, you know, will to game.
I can't breathe. Just the thought of playing Mario Galaxy surrounded by people offering me their Wiimotes. It's a dream come true. Every time he mentions the idea of more people in the room. More people playing Mario Galaxy with me. I can barely process the sheer need that rolls through me. My... 2-player mode? I breathe.
2-player?
And... So... Hang on. How the fuck am I gonna...
Yes! Mario and Luigi!
His other hand moves down and traces my crack.
And Yoshi!
His slow grin has me grinding harder on him, fighting to waggle his Wiimote.
But not tonight! Tonight is just for watching! This is such a good Let's Play! You've already gotten 3 stars!
Well... He releases my... bowl of Doritos and reaches behind him. I'm still trying to figure out what he's doing when he uses his like grip, not to be confused with the grip on the Wiimote, on my chin to turn my head to the wall bordering the hallway. It's become completely transparent now, and there's a crowd watching, men and women, both. I pick out Meg. Oh god. Meg, near the front. She meets my gaze. Katie Roberts, please. You can just say the word stare. You can just say the word stare. It's fine if you use the word stare. Not like... If I ever wanted her to have a thesaurus, it'd be for the word gaze. She's only ever used the word gaze, and she's used the word gaze like 1,000 times. Gaze. And smiles slowly. The word gaze has almost like lost meaning to me. Like, anyway. Sending a bolt of sheer heat through me. It's always the gaze. It's always the gaze. She's being hit with the gaze. Anyway. Oh god.
This is what you wanted.
Not a question, but demanding an answer all the same. Yes, Papyrus. He pulls away his Wiimote and rearranges us, moving to bend me over the chair so I can get a better view of the TV. He pulls the tie out of my hair and then digs his fist into it, using the hold to turn my face to look at the clear window. And then he's shoving me aside so he can go sit on the chair instead and play Mario Galaxy. But that's not actually what he did. Instead, he's forcibly waggling his Wiimote against me. Somehow, so much deeper than when I was so much more ferociously than when I was waggling it.
Don't close your eyes. Otherwise you won't reach the star. And no one's ever done Mario Galaxy blindfolded yet.
At least I don't think they have.
Watch them. Sorry, no. Let them watch you play the video game and know that they'd give damn near anything to be playing 2-player with us.
Yes. I keep a white-knuckled grip on the back of the chair as he waggles his Wiimote for no reason. I look up at the people watching. I can't help it. I don't want to. Lust, envy, greed, wrath, sloth. Sorry, we ended at lust. So much lust. I could drown in it like that Mountain Dew from earlier. They're watching me, and I know the angle has our bodies in profile. They can see his Wiimote waggling from side to side, all over my hands. Can see. Wait, sorry. Man, fuck. If there's ever a time to use the word and, Katie Roberts, now's the time to use the fucking word and. Holy shit. Anyway. Can see my bowl of Doritos rumble on the desk to the side with every waggle, can see my gamer sweat coating my thighs. Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know what happened to that last one there. That was weird.
Touch that,
Uh-oh. Sorry.
touch that Wii Motion Plus adapter. I want you plugging it into my Wiimote. I don't know why you took it out earlier. That's a bit strange, Jasmine, but I need you to put on a show, Undyne. I know how much you crave being the center of attention. And that Wii Motion Plus adapter is just the way to do it. Unfortunately, they didn't bring us the gold Wiimote for Skyward Sword, which already has it built in.
I have to shift to brace my hand on the seat of the cushion, and the new position leaves my so I can't there's a couple words I can't say because then it wouldn't make any sense to the narrative of playing Mario Galaxy. Yeah, fuck it. Shift to a new position which leaves my star bits in the air like an offering. Jafar is only too happy to take advantage of it as he uses the second player reticle to gather all the star bits up. As I circle around the Goombas, he does something that changes the angle, and I can't help but cry out. Yes, Papyrus! He does it again. He does it again, gathering up all the star bits before I even get a chance to see what he's doing. Working in that one spot on the screen. No, it's almost as if he knows exactly where the star bits will spawn. While I try to defeat all the enemies as fast as I possibly can. I want to last. I want to know how to access the Sling Star and get to the next planet. To draw out the show. To keep this forbidden feeling going longer. It's too good. Farming star bits like this is just too perfect. I tumble over the edge. Jafar's name on my lips as oblivion reaches up and a thwomp crushes me and I lose a life. Time lapse, however, now. There is now a time lapse. Who knows how much time? But oh, that's hot. I just love getting crushed by a thwomp. Oh yeah, please step on me, Thwomp-sama. Please. Crush me like one of your Goombas. Anyway. Time lapse. I must drift off at some point after Jafar cleans us up and wraps me in a warm blanket in his lap. Why is the word must drift in a different text? Must drift is in like all caps. Dude, I don't understand it. I don't understand why it's written like that. Anyway. I must drift off at some point after Jafar cleans us up and wraps me in a warm blanket in his lap because I wake in an unfamiliar room, alone, with no one among us. I sit up and stretch, smiling at the ache in my body. The earlier nerves of being in this place are long gone, chased away by the grounding effect Jafar has on me. Foolish to trust him enough for that. Even more foolish to let him draw me back to Earth. One rough Mario Galaxy spin at a time. I'm not sure what other option I have. I agreed to play his game the moment I ran from him. He made a hard bargain. He had one copy of Super Mario Galaxy and one Wii, and he was like, if you don't play this game, you will not be allowed to live. I don't see how to win this, though. It's like I need 60 stars or something. He holds up all the cards. Not the right game. And the only advantage I have is that he wants me. That's lit. It didn't say lit, by the way. A poor advantage of such things go. Jafar isn't one to lose his head and let his controller take control. See what I did there, narrator? I know, I saw that. That was pretty good. The door opens, and his heart actually skips a beat. He's back. He's the small of his back. Anyway, except the man who steps out of the shadow isn't Jafar. It's finally Ali! Prince Ali, fabulous as he. I yank the sheet. Sorry, I almost read that as I yeet the sheet. I'm gonna keep reading it as that. I yeet the sheet to clutch against my chest. Sorry, I probably clutch against his chest. I yeeted it that far. I yoked the shoat. Anyway. What? Sorry. What are you doing here? You yeeketh the sheeketh. Fuck it out. Dude, I can't wait till Link yeekas the Sheikah. Gonna throw that fucking Sheikah slave into the river. Anyway. What are you doing here? He grins. Prince Ali, I'm adding the word prince for like flavor text, has a rakish sort of charm that sorry, I don't know why I said drazzled. I was like combining the word drizzled and dazzled. Dazzled. I almost said dizzled as well. What the fuck is wrong with me? Dazzled my father. Holy shit. It doesn't dazzle me. I see the word razzle dazzle. I'm fucking done. No one else seems to notice or care that his smile never reaches his black eyes. If it did, that'd be fucking terrifying, because his eyes are nowhere near his mouth. Anyway, that there's a mean glint there that raises the small hairs on the back of my neck, the small of the back of my small neck, every time I'm in the same room as him. That, from the moment we went, he looked at me like he owned me, and now I'm a gamer in a room with him. The worst possible thing to be in the room with somebody else is being a gamer. Everyone saw me gaming that night, playing Mario Galaxy. Everyone was there looking at me. They knew that I'm now a gamer. Ali, what are you doing here? Surely he's not a member, because fabulous is he. If he was, Jafar would have said something. I glanced past him, to the door, then back at him, then at the door, then at Jafar, and back at the door. He laughs. Holy fuck, I've never had to give him a voice before. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, I think I did. It was like,
hey, he's busy. We have a few more minutes.
He moves closer, but stops when I waggle back. His mop of curly hair. Curly hair? Curly hair. Curly hair. How curly are we talking? Alright. Holy shit, I've lost my train. Where the fuck is he? Glance past the door, he moves closer, stop, jump back. His mop of curly hair might be charming on another man. Alright, progressive, I like it. And his slow smile certainly would be. But this isn't another man. Who the fuck is talking? No, it's like, no, but this isn't another man. This is Jasmine. Like, who is she referring to here? Sorry, let me take this again from the top. His mop of curly hair might be charming on another man, and his slow smile certainly would be. But this isn't another man. This is Ali. Oh, she means charming to her. Like, she finds him charming if somebody else had her hair. It's got plenty of exciting plot points, a captivating narrative, and plenty of suspense. So much suspense even. Sometimes I almost don't know if they'll arrive. Come on down. The story everyone's talking about. I need to have like a wacky waving arm inflatable arm flailing tube man on screen. Because if you're wondering, it's expand. Sugar is currently responding as though she is a new car salesman. So sorry, a used car salesman. So that's why the response has been a bit whack. Just think it's ridiculous. Anyway,
He's busy.
I already said that.
Jasmine, I'm going to save you.
I blink. What? Need something for daily commuting or a family vehicle? For a foreign or domestic brand? Let me know if we can find the perfect car for you. Something serious. Vroom vroom. It's got a lot of vroom vroom. It's expanded. Are you interested in that amount of vroom vroom? On a scale of 1 to vroom, that's pretty vroom vroom. You want to find a better? Just get a price match. Fuck it out. Oh, sorry. Hang on.
He killed your father. Did you know that?
He takes another step. He's nearly to the bed. How many steps? How many feet away? I need context here, Katie Roberts. How close is he? How far away is he? He's nearly to the bed. He's practically centimeters away from my face.
Sorry. Took him into your backyard and shot him like a dog that needed to be put down.
I know my father is dead, of course. Let's just keep reiterating that over and over again. I won't mourn that man. I'd refuse to. But I don't know how I feel about this apparent execution Ali describes. Please leave.
You're right. No way I could get you out of here with all of Hades' people around.
He reaches out, but he's still several feet away from the bed. Startlingly fast. He has light speed. He grabs my hand. I lose my grip on the sheet. I yeet the sheet and it falls to my waist. Ali stares at my bowl of Doritos on the bedside table for a long moment and ponders if he should dip his hand in and grab a cheesy bite. I stare back, refusing to fight him because they are my Doritos, despite the fear leaving me in the cold. I'm afraid of what he might do if I pull my hand back. Will he attempt to steal a bowl of Doritos and run out of the room? Will he take my gaming essentials? Playing that way with Jafar is one thing. Play. Press play. It might not look like it to an observer, but I know the truth. Exciting new updates. Oh my god. Let's see what I can do. For $5. It's an AI car. It's probably just the frame of a car. You know, sit behind the wheel, just go vroom vroom. It's got plenty of rooms. I don't think she specified how fast it goes from 0 to 60. More so the fact that it just goes vroom. Anyway. Ali isn't Jafar. No, he isn't. This isn't play. Haha, really stating a lot of facts. What the fuck is going on? I want to shower off the filthy way he makes me feel with a single look. Fear clogs my cogs. Sorry, that would have been more funny. Fear clogs my throat, slowing my thoughts. A scream builds in my throat. A sound full of terror and rage. It leaves me a horse, of course, from the fight, not to set it free. He'll be back soon. I mean it as a treat. I misread that on purpose. Jafar will kill Ali, even if he didn't intend to before now. If That's the word if. I got that one. Holy shit. If. I was a little lobotomized for a minute there. Playing it out, mate. Playing it out. If he walks in on the scene, I have no doubt how he'll react. How? I have no doubt how he'll react. He won't misread the situation. Ali takes it another way.
You're right.
He drops my hand. wait, what the fuck?
Be ready, Jazz.
He's gonna drop his fucking jazz hands in a minute.
I'm going to get you out.
He lunges forward and takes my mouth in a brutal kiss that sends shards of ice tearing through me.
Until then.
He's up and out of the room before I can react. Why did he do that? Oh, that's right, because they have a fucking arranged marriage. I forgot about this. This was like plot point number 1 at the very beginning. That Jasmine's dad has already like arranged their marriage with Ali, but then Jafar like stepped in and killed the man. Anyway, I stare at for like pretty much no reason. I stare at the door until I'm sure he won't return. Only then does my stomach lurch sickeningly. That's a big word. I scramble off the bed and through the open door to the small bathroom. The tiny, incredibly cramped bathroom. There's barely nothing in here. Anyway, I barely make it to the toilet in time. Barely making it to the toilet in time to be sick. I retch. Again, I retch for the toilet paper, but I cannot gretch. Again, unable to stop this feeling of his mouth inside mine. I'm against mine, sorry. I promise that's nothing more than a threat. He wants me for the same reason Jafar wants me? A trophy in their game of tug and war. Wait a second. Is that how you say it? Tug of war? I thought it was an O, like tug of war. Like of. Like the O stood for of. What the fuck? Alright. Tug of war.
Tug of war, mate.
An outward representation of the power they claimed. Or rather, the power Ali wants to claim.
Jasmine!
I tense for half a second before I register Jafar's rumbling voice. Rumbling, he said. Rumbling. Not Ali. And then, he's there, as if he teleported in from the nth dimension, crouching next to me.
Jasmine!
Are you
okay?
Jafar reaches out, millimeters from my nose, but stops before he makes contact, because otherwise he would have hit my nose.
Did he hurt you?
He thinks this reaction is about him. About what we did earlier. I might be smarter than a 5th grader. Sorry? If I let him keep believing that. But I can't. I just can't. No. Strangely enough, my stomach settles. The second his big hand, his big, humongous, freakishly elephant-sized hand makes contact with the small of my tiny back, I draw in a shuddering breath. No, it's not you. I'm fine. A mistake. To play cards now. I don't want to play cards now.
Jafar, go fish. Do you have any threes?
To let him know what Ali's plans are. No, I can't believe that. If I'm destined to be in a cage, better the one Jafar has crafted around me than anything Ali has to offer. He's no better than my father. Worse than my father. Because he wants to play video games with me. And what disgusting human being would want to play video games on the internet?
Talk to me!
The quiet command settles me further. Quiet command? The loud, window-shattering command settles me further. I slump back against the glass of the shower and close my eyes. Easier to speak if I can't see him.
Ali was here, and he was fabulous.
I feel him go still. Feel the rage rise in a tidal wave that can drown us both. But not literally, of course, because that's a big tidal wave, and we're at least 21 stories in the sky. But he waits for me to continue. I clear my throat of the enticing tidal wave.
He says he's decided to save me, but I think we both know that he only wants me because he thinks the power of my father's territory is tied up with who owns me. Your father's people need someone larger than life to follow, and for all that, they're killers. They have a romantic streak a mile wide. You're a beautiful counterpoint to any ill will the person at your side might bring to the table. They'll follow you. Will follow you. Sorry, who will follow whoever's you're married. Will follow whoever you're married to.
Married? Marriage? I open my eyes.
That's worse than hand-holding. No one said anything about marriage. Mamma mia! No one said anything about marriage.
He nodded, never taking his gaze away from my face. His gaze returned. His gaze filled the room.
Yet.
Strokes him 2020. Fucking hell. Dude, the amount of time I've seen the word gaze is fucking killing me. If I concentrate, I can almost feel the trap clamping shut around my legs. It's not enough to keep me locked up in this penthouse, or to bring me here like some prized cow to show off before it is slaughtered. Okay. Weird flex, but alright. Do I believe that Jafar seems to be... Wait. Do I believe that what Jafar seems to feel for me is real? I almost read that like so terribly wrong. Yes. He might be a superb liar, but can he go for a perfect? He has to wait for the minigame to change. But he's never bothered to... he's never bothered to with me. Do I think for a second that it will stop him from using me as he sees fit? No, absolutely not. I draw my tattered pride around me as best I can and lift my chin. I'm not marrying anyone, Jafar. Not him, not you. We shall see, won't we? Holy fuck. That's the end of chapter 12. Jesus Christ. I guess I'll do the next one. Chapter 13 is from Jafar's perspective. Oh god, get ready for a lot of Pog champs. I'm already seeing a lot of Pog champs in this book. Holy shit. That sure was a lot of that whole chapter pretty much sums up this entire book. There was like smut, there was action, there was drama, there was nonsense. Excellent. Now on to even more unrealistic nonsense. So, what does Jafar have to say? Ali was here. He could have killed her. Would have, if he didn't still think that he could salvage this coup. What? I thought he was like hunting Ali. What the fuck? The thought of him hurting her makes my entire body go cold, which is strange because I'm warm-blooded. I wasn't here, and I should have been. I wasn't PogChamp here. He might not have injured her, but Ali did something to upset Jasmine enough that she's sick. He probably took her on a cruise, and she didn't have her sea legs just yet. So she got terribly seasick, and is now retching in the toilet. Or she was. Right now she's looking at me like she wants to rip my throat out for mentioning marriage. What a stupid move on my part. A misstep I wouldn't have made if I was thinking clearly. But I saw her clinging to the toilet as though she was just about to drop a deuce. And all I could think of was that I had broken what little trust we have between us. There is no coming back from that poop. It must have been thunderous. Porcelain throne. Fecal funnies. I know that better than anyone. Jasmine and I already have a mountain of challenges in front of us without letting my silly controller get in the way of reason. My oddly shaped Wiimote seems to get in the way of reason when it comes to this woman. Maybe I need to get a new sensor bar. That way, it won't be flickering as much. I don't want to stand to race out of the room and track down Hades to punch in his smug face for having poop quality security to allow Ali into this building. It shouldn't be possible. I can't even sneak into the underworld. I tried when I first arrived in Kavar City. But the procedures in place... Shit. The procedures that were in place caused the narrator to regurgitate in disgust. Which means Ali didn't sneak in. Hades allowed him entrance. Yes. The old dastard and I would have a conversation, and soon. But not right now. Not with Jasmine sitting here, still shaking, her eyes too wide. I hold out my hand. Come here! As much as I want to pick her up and PogChamp take care of her, you know, it's kind of weird that I just randomly say PogChamp sometimes. I might be having a stroke. It will do more harm than good right now. I'm not marrying you! Sorry, that was the wrong person. I'm not marrying you! I bite back a sigh. You might find it hard to bite back a sigh, but believe me, if you bite hard enough, you can get anything. A slip of the tongue, Undyne. It's not on the table yet. Not yet, but it will be. She's not wrong. A marriage might not be enough to fully cement things. You need concrete too. But it won't hurt. I have to lay the foundation for the cards to stand. It also has the benefit of creating a narrative people can root for. In the context of this book, I think you know what I mean by rooting. No one wants to be ruled by a monster who went back on his word and killed the man he owed allegiance to. But a man in love, desperate to save his woman from an arranged marriage? That's a whole HE double hockey sticks, lot more romantic. That's something people can get behind and celebrate, just like how I got behind Jasmine earlier. Come here! I say again, for some fucking reason, I don't know why. I put a little sting into my words this time. And sure enough, that gets her moving. She places a hand in mine and allows me to pull her to her feet that are over by the bedside table. Did he hurt you? There are bruises there, but they're caused by my hands, my jazz hands. And she came apart while waggling my Wiimote. Sorry. And they also came around while she was waggling my Wiimote. Did he touch you? Did he load up Mario Galaxy on my Wii while I was out of the room? Yes, and he deleted your save file. Ah, that's okay. I've got plenty of save files. No, He deleted the one with Yoshi.
Yoshi? No! That was the one where I got 121 stars. The nerve of that man.
No, sorry, not in the way you mean. She shivers, and I open the narrow cabinet Hades keeps stocked in all of the overnight rooms. It's filled with anything a person needs if they're unexpectedly staying, and I pull out a toothbrush. And that is all. I pull out a toothbrush, toothpaste, a fluffy robe, some stale pizza, some nunchucks, a couple of Wiimotes, another Wii. After wrapping the ladder around her, sorry, let me rephrase that, and the nunchucks was the last one. After wrapping the nunchucks around her and tucking it in tight to her skin, I tear through the toothbrush packaging and dole out the toothpaste. What is he doing? Why is he doing this? It's like, oh, I've gotta... Thinking about what Ollie did to you. It really makes me want to get this toothbrush out and brush my teeth. It's like, Jasmine, when I get frustrated, I get dental cavities. And the only way to fight against tooth decay is with this toothbrush that Hades keeps stocked here for a rainy day. Which I just so happen to know he keeps a toothbrush in every room. That's what happens. It's a very common problem, Jasmine. All right, everybody gets tooth decay when they're riled up. It just happens. All right, you get angry and you want to just brush your teeth. All right. Sorry, I honestly don't know why he's getting the toothpaste out. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Sorry, she plucks it from my hand. I can brush my own teeth. Why are they so fixated on this? Why is he doing this? Jasmine, when we hastily left your father's place, we never had a chance to brush your teeth, and I'm so sorry that we never were able to brush your teeth. But now, at this particular moment, for no fucking reason, I really need you to brush your teeth right now. Maybe he's just really afraid to say that Jasmine has bad breath right now. Like, while they were gaming earlier, and like, you know, he was getting some good whiffs. He didn't want to say that Jasmine's got really terrible breath. It's like,
Jasmine, I'm afraid to say, but I think you might have gingivitis. And that's a much more pressing issue than the possible assassination attempt from Ali. Please, we must take care of your gingivitis. You're sorry, I was just like, you're much higher to die from that than an assassination. I'm aware.
It doesn't change the fact that I want to take care of her. A foreign feeling. Yeah, I really just got off to the fact of brushing her teeth. That's my kink. All right, I like tooth play. That's my favorite kink. Yeah, I've had plenty of gaming sessions in the past. And unlike some of the true gamers out there, I actually care if my partner is having a good time. That's why I really need to make sure they have good, clean dental care, alright? That means pug champing. But it also means dental hygiene. This feels different. Everything with Jasmine feels different. Garu, thank you for the lurk as well. I'm currently learning how to fight gingivitis with Jasmine and Jafar. It's fucking killing me. Can I spell fetish? Not without brushing my teeth, I can't. Good lord. I can't believe this is really happening. Sorry, I wanted to skim. I just wanted to skim read a little bit, just because I'm really curious now. Like, is she actually gonna brush her teeth? Because I fucking hope so. Anyway, everything with Jasmine feels different, especially brushing her teeth for some strange reason. I'm not prepared for the protectiveness that surges through me. Like the idea of brushing her teeth. It just fills me with so much delight. Anyway, as she finishes brushing her teeth and slides off the counter, I want to wrap her up in a snarl, and snarl at anyone who gets close by. I want to rip Ali's pog-champing head off. Did he hurt you, Undyne? Did he? Did he offer to... Oh, that's why he reached... Okay, I get it now. He went straight for the toothbrush and the toothpaste because she threw up like a minute ago. I gotcha. I get it now. See, my brain didn't put two and two together. It's like, oh man, you throw up, the first thing you want to do is brush your teeth. Right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Sorry, anyway, she hesitates, like she's thinking about lying to me. Finally, Jasmine runs an absent hand over the waves of her dark hair. Unfortunately, I have noticed that she has a little bit of toothpaste stuck in her hair. And I tell you what, that really gets my motor running. Seeing that toothpaste, seeing those toothpaste streaks in her hair, that is going to be an absolute nightmare to get rid of later. God, I wish I could go back in time and tell past Samurai to please change the bottle of Mountain Dew to a toothbrush. And when she was drizzling Mountain Dew everywhere, I wish she was dribbling toothpaste foam all over the place. Holy shit. Fuck. That would have been amazing. Anyway. He scared me. She lifts her gaze to mine. Please? There's more words. He said, you put my father down like a mad dog in our backyard. But I've played GTA, and Mad Dog isn't quite the rapper you make him out to be. The bastard had seen that. I had to make an example of Balthazar. More, I wanted to. If the piece of poop had listened to me, had taken my guidance, none of this would have been necessary. At least not for a few more years. Once I had my relationship with Jasmine solidified like the Titanic. Instead, Balthazar got greedy. And now here we are, dealing with the Fallout 3. It wasn't quite dramatic. Jasmine sighs. This whole thing was broken from the start. She steps into me like a ghost, possessing my body, allowing me to wrap my arms around her. But I can't feel her presence anymore, as if she's completely phased right through me. Where did she go? How did she do that? Anyway, she rests her forehead against my chest, from somehow inside me. You're a good man, Jafar. I told you to call me Papyrus. I know. With everyone else, I can put on the charming. Sorry. Wait, no, that's what he said. Yeah. With everyone else, I can put on the charming face and pretend to be other than what I am. What? With everyone else, I can put on the charming face and pretend to be other than what I am. What? Sorry, I really need to like engage. He's engaging. Dude, the Colgate toothpaste from earlier? Of course. How could I put it? Fucking Jasmine. Oh my god, how am I forgetting the main character's name? Just Colgate-chan. She's probably got the hair color for it now with all the toothpaste in her hair. Anyway. Sorry. I know! With everyone else, I can put on the charming face and pretend to be other than what I am. Like, I think I know what she's going for. He means that, like, he can pretend to be something that he's not? But that just makes no sense. Anyway, not with her. Never with her. She's always seen right through the heart of me, like she really is some kind of ghost. It's what damned both of us. Because I see her too, only sometimes. Other times she's a ghost. I make myself release her. And get out my proton pack. Who you gonna call? Anyway, I make myself take a step back. And make sure to set down the ghost trap. If you need to leave, you know, to the other side, now's a good time, Jasmine. You can finally let go. She blinks those big brown eyes at me, a line appearing between her strong brows, forming some kind of unibrow. I get a little giggle to myself at the fact that she now looks like she has a unibrow. You give me that option already. I know the caveats. Okay, the word was caveats. I read that as cave eats. I was like cave eats. Wow, how much of a Neanderthal is this? She has the cave eats. Anyway, I'll release your trust. I cursed myself. How? Please explain. We're already into the ghost territory. How do you curse yourself? What are you hexing yourself with? I cursed myself for being 1,000 times a fool for offering. Her trust is the one thing that ensures her defiance will go on so far. Sorry, will only go so far. I read that as on. Having her need me is a tether binding us together. See what I did there? I just spit some fat rhymes. I'm dastard enough to keep her. I also want to point out that obviously the word I'm censoring there is bastard, but I want to read that in its totality because it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm bastard enough to keep her. Can bastard be used as an adjective? Please define bastard. No longer in its pure or original form. Ah. Uber Eats for cavemen. Got the cave eats on speed dial. Delivered straight by a Velociprey. That's the raw. That's not a real. That's. I was thinking Monster Hunter for a minute. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Oh, because you can have the word... Right, for some reason I wasn't thinking of the word bastardize. Which I guess is like, you know, the... You know, there's another... Wait. A mixture of different styles. Dude, this fucking book is a bastard. Sorry, I completely lost where I was. He said the word bastard and I fucking went on a tangent. Anyway, I know that. I knew that when I forced her hand with that bullpoop deal the night I took her for the first time. You can leave the city if you want. Jasmine, gives me an unhappy smile.
We both know I'm not equipped to deal with the world. Not now. Not yet. Not ever. This club was designed to have me locking up in sensory overload. Do you really think I'm capable of going out on my own?
She shook her head violently. Sorry, she kept talking.
I believed that I could when all I had was theory. Now I know better. There's people out there, lots of them. There's so many people just walking about, doing their own thing. You're underestimating yourself.
Why the pog champ am I trying to convince her to leave? What the HE double hockey sticks is wrong with me? She moves past me, like through me almost, and into the bedroom.
Even if I actually landed on my feet like some kind of cat, Ollie will track me down and bring me back. He's all but promised it. As you said, people want a figurehead, and I make a damn good one. That's not all of it. Oh, I've opened the OneDrive. No.
How did I do that? What button did I press? I kind of just... the book fell on my keyboard.
Not the OneDrive. Sans, that's where I keep all of my personal pictures of Undyne. Please don't open it.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right, because I was going to push this button.
What are you talking about? Ali wants you because you were promised to him.
I should shut the pog champ up right now, but she needs to understand.
What? Can we stop with the pog champ? Holy shit. But now that you're mine, he wants you even more. He thinks he can't get you. He'll do something unforgivable.
He gives me a long look. Seconds go by. Seconds turn into minutes. Minutes turn into hours. 4 hours later, he says something. Sorry, I say something to him. No, this is Jafan's perspective. She says something to me.
You mean he'll kill me? He'll try. I won't let him touch you.
Jasmine considers me for one last moment and then opens the closet and considers the offerings, just like the bathroom. What do you mean? What do you mean? What offerings in the back? Hades keeps the closet stocked with a wide range of sizes. She pulls out a silky pair of cream pants made with real cream and a matching top, also covered in cream. They're obviously pajamas. But wait, that's how you spell pajamas? Oh my god. That's revolutionary. Anyway, no wonder why they call them PJs. But they'll more than suit on the ride home. Wait, what? They're obviously pajamas, but they'll more than suit on the ride home. Alright. Once dressed, she turns to me.
I have no option but you, and we both know it. Not as things stand now.
It should make me happy that she's I'm gonna look this word up real fast. I'm pretty sure it's capsulating. I just want to see it. Oh my god. To resist an unwelcome demand. Okay, I get it. Man, how can you use a fucking thesaurus for shit like capitulating, but not gaze? It means less fighting so I can focus my energy on other things. It means I can keep Jasmine in a safe. It means I can keep her safe. I mean, I can. It means. Sorry, shit. Fuck. It means I can keep her. There was no safe involved, actually, in that sentence. The previous one did, in fact, have a safe, but not that one. But as I stand here, standing here, I realize, and watching her put herself to rights, the wrongness. Hold the fucking shit. But as I stand there and watch her put herself to rights, the wrongness of the situation nags at me. I have never heard of somebody. Yeah, you can right the wrongs, but I've never heard of somebody rights the wrongness. It's just like, why righting the wrongness? I want Jasmine. No poop. No poop, all cap. I want Jasmine. Until I had her, that was the only thing that mattered for real. Now, I want her to choose me like a Pokemon. I almost laugh out loud at the idiocy of the thought. Choosing a Pokemon. What am I? A Squirtle? I already did that to her Jigglypuffs. Jasmine might like the way she comes on my rock. I mean, whoa. I almost read that verbatim. Sorry. Jasmine might like the way she waggles my Wiimote, but if all things were in balance, like a Wii balance board, she'll walk away and never look back. She has her sights set on things outside this world, things from a different world, like space. We move in, and I'd be a monster to hold her to the shadows when she was obviously meant to walk in the sunshine. Oh, I see, we were playing the wrong game. We're playing Mario Galaxy when we should have been playing Mario Sunshine. I am a monster. I should have known. The Wii is capable of playing GameCube games. I should have put in my copy of Sunshine instead. God, everybody thinks I'm a jackass. No wonder why Ali came here, searching for her after such a display of mediocrity. Playing Galaxy? 2-player? What was I thinking? No one does that. Introspective, Mr. Guy. It's fucking ridiculous. He's going, oh, this is a huge monologue. I shrug out of my jacket and wrap it around her. It's not that cold outside, only -4 degrees. But I like the sight of her in my clothes. Even though these aren't technically my clothes because I borrowed them from Hades. A statement? Yes. That is a statement, but for once, I don't give a PogChamp who might see. It settles something in on my chest. I have one thing to take care of, and then we're leaving. Get ready, I'm about to blow your fucking mind. Her gaze sharpens. She's sharpening the gaze. Holy fuck. I want you to talk to Hades. No! Not with your gaze lying about. No point in lying to her. It doesn't even occur to me to try. Ali shouldn't have been able to get in... Ali shouldn't have been able to get past the security. I need to know if he's that good, or if Hades has his own reasons for letting the man in. I need to know it soon. Jasmine's safety hangs in the balance. The fate of all nations hang in the balance. She meets my gaze. You just used the word gaze. She just gazed. She just gazed like 2 seconds ago. Help me. So much gaze in this book. I'd like to come with you. Can I bring my gaze with me? Ah! Gaze is an absolute eye catcher. I fucking hell. 5 models of its era. Better deal around here. It's a real steal. Ah, yes. Really do love the word gaze. If I see the word gaze on the same page again, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. It's on the tip of my tongue to deny her. It's also on the tip of my tongue to stare at her longingly with some kind of gaze. Ollie got into the room, so I'm hardly going to leave her here. But I know for a fact that Meg and the other two women in Hades' inner circle wind down in the early mornings in the lounge. I don't trust anyone, but Hades and his people care about reputation above all else. Even if he'd playing two sides against the middle. What did I just read? A part of this is like me having a fucking brain aneurysm, and the other half is the fact that now that the plot is thickening, the plot has thickened so hard. Katie Roberts' hand has thickened to the point of not being able to type out correct sentences. Even if he'd playing two sides against the middle, he won't hand over someone unless his protection. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm just gonna read it again. It's the only thing of Katie's that's thickened at the moment. She needs to get a fucking wrinkly brain. All this dialogue has been quite smooth-brained. Except for the word like, there was something I said a while back. I think it was probably the word like scientifically or some shit. That was a big word. Anyway. Even if he'd playing two sides against the middle, he won't hand over someone under his protection. Now, Katie, if you're reading this, if you're listening to this in the year 2025 when I made it to be Twitch famous, all right, are you trying to say here that even if he's playing two sides of the same coin, he won't hand over someone that's under his protection? Is that what you're trying to say? Because that's what I'm getting from this. Not if he played two sides to the middle, like. The first part of that, I have no clue what the fuck it means. He'd playing two sides against the middle. Against the two sides against the middle. Because that's a common phrase everyone uses, alright? He'll just pretend to know nothing about it after Ollie snatches her. Jasmine touches my arm. I'll remember the rules. Eyes down. Silent. It should please me. She's taken to submission so goddamn naturally. PogChamp. There wasn't actually a PogChamp there, but I added it for flavor text. But I can barely breathe past the jagged feeling in my throat. No! The words seem to surprise her as she jumps 10 feet in the air at the fucking shot of my voice. I take her hand and place it in the crook of my arm. No! This concerns me as much as it concerns me. Sorry? Sorry, Jasmine. I'm a little dyslexic. This concerns you as much as it concerns me more. I don't know why I said the word more out loud. Just seemed to make no sense. Especially considering the gap between me and more. Jafar. She finally looks up at me. Even with her expression intentionally smoothed out like my brain, there are marks of wariness around her eyes, and the faintest tremble in where her fingers touch my arm. Sorry, the reason why I did that is because expression and wariness were both on fucking different lines. Like, it was both cut in half. So I almost read that as like wearishin or expressness. But anyway, Ali was in the room with her, close enough to do or say something that left her physically sick. I can't think about that too hard or I'm going to get a boner, sorry, or I'm going to lose my poop. And we've already left the bathroom. I should have been there, in the bathroom, taking a poop. Sorry, I'll move past that topic. I know you're not here for the fecal funnies. I want to bundle her up, to do something to make her feel like a safe. Should I put a combination lock on her? Maybe a padlock would make her feel safe. To put her feet back on solid ground. I just like the thought. They keep bringing up her feet and how it's like not attached. Does she have feet or not? She picks up her own feet and begins to use them on me, waggling my Wiimote with her feet. It's not in my skillet. Sorry, skill set. Sorry, oh, I was in the mood for cooking something in my skillet. I destroy things. I attack. I don't protect. I clear my throat. I'm sorry, I wasn't there. She frowns at me with her unibrow, as if she's never seen me before. If he came through that door while you were in the bed with me, he could have, fuck, what was that word that Moopy used? He could have deep sixed you. I'm the only one that gets the deep sixing around here. As much as I wish I could say otherwise, she's right. I could have easily been deep sixed by another man. When she and I are gaming, PogChamp, I'm so wrapped up in her, like an elephant. I feel just like an elephant, with my big ears and my enormous trunk. Sorry. An elephant could stampede through the room, and I'd be none the wiser. No, I doubt that. I feel like if there was an elephant in the room, not only would you talk about it, but you'd hear it and see it. You'd be like in the middle of gaming and you'd be like, Jafar, why is there an elephant in this room? Oh, that's my elephant, Jasmine. I'm glad you noticed. I was hoping you'd see the elephant in the room so I could talk about it. It doesn't matter. She's mine to conquer, yes. But more importantly, she's mine to protect. He won't get you again. Not as long as I have my pet elephant following us. For a second, I think, does she actually believe that there might be a pet elephant in the room with us? Sorry. I think she might fight me just for the sake that I have a pet elephant and that she loves elephants. I can't blame her for loving elephants. A concerned animal, like an elephant, will wipe out at a friend. Sorry, a cornered, not concerned. I like the word concerned more, but a cornered animal will wipe out a friend and foe alike. Similar to an elephant, perhaps, in a herd, stampeding through the wilderness. I'm still not sure why the fuck I'm talking about elephants. But this woman brings out the elephant inside me. It's my spirit animal. I want to burn this new pog-champing uncertainty of an elephant inside me to ash and let it be reborn as a baby elephant and let it blow away in the wind like a balloon elephant. Sorry, I'm really on the elephant train right now. Maybe we can go to a circus and we'll see Dumbo. That's Disney, right? Does Katie Roberts have the rights to Dumbo as well? I want to fly, Jasmine. I want to fly like Dumbo did in the movie with his big ears. It's my dream. It won't happen as long as I'm inside. I mean, as long as I'm her elephant. And leaving her alone in this moment, isn't an option because I'm worried what she might do with my war elephant behind us. She needs me and my elephant. She might cut out her own tongue before she admits it, before she even speaks of the elephant in the room. Ready? We climb aboard my elephant, and we ride into the sunset. She nods slowly. I wish you'd put a saddle on this elephant. That's not what she said. I wish you hadn't torn my dress. It feels like visiting a king in my pajamas.
Undyne, you are essentially in your pajamas. That's what they are. And my jacket, of course. Don't forget, you're wearing my jacket.
I lean down and murmur into her ear. You love my elephant. Sorry, I don't know why I said that into her ear.
And you loved it when when the elephant stampeded off. It had you sweating and begging for my Wiimote to play Mario Galaxy.
She shivers.
I like elephants. It's as simple as that.
Sorry, no, that was actually the narrator said that. And I don't mean me, I mean like, as in the book, it was outside of what she said. As shrimple as that. PogChamp. But if ever there was a woman who could send me to my knees, it's this one. Sorry. It's like there's an earthquake. The earthquake caused by this elephant next to us is enough to bring me to my knees.
I'm going to spend a fortune in clothes on you.
I chuckle. The sound feels strange in my throat, almost like the trumpet sound an elephant makes. The impulse to laugh only seems to come to life around her.
It's worth it.
I know, she says primitively. Sorry, no, she says primely, not like a... Once again, the little queen. It makes me want a PogChamp. That controller right out of her. Again. Not now. Not while there are enemies about. We have to clear the ads, Jasmine. We must clear the ads. Do you know what I mean? This war elephant isn't just for show. Quick, Jasmine. We must circle the perimeter and take out all of the enemies. Anyway, I have no idea how deep the rot goes. She means rut, right? Or it's actually being used in the word rot. Hang on. Okay, no. She actually is using the word rot. Not while there are enemies circling. And I have no idea how deep the rot goes. As in, like, you know, corruption and whatnot.
Let's go!
I don't usually. I'm gonna have to fuck. How many more pages are there? Okay, thank God. I'll have to slip after this one. My throat's fucking dying. I don't usually stay overnight in the underworld, if I can help it. But I have these hallways memorized. A plan is only as good as an exit strategy, though I've trusted Hades up to this point to follow his own rules. In my brain, I still think they're on an elephant walking around the halls of the penthouse. Ollie having access to the club isn't a direct violation of that, but his coming into an unoccupied room without an invitation, gaming. Actually, no, they weren't gaming. They were theorizing about gaming with my Undyne without invitation. I'll PogChamping Deep Six him. Unsurprisingly, it is Bag who meets us at the small elevator that leads up to Hades' office from this floor. She looks at us with her gaze, staring at my war elephant. She seems impressed. Anyway, she looks just as fresh this morning as she did last night. Though, she's changed her clothes and hairstyles somewhere along the way, and even had time to brush her teeth. Now, she's in a pair of slacks and a button-down shirt that's barely buttoned, a wooga, leaving a large swathe of skin exposed from her neck to her stomach. She smiles at us, and my particular special elephant. Though, there's a coldness in the blue eyes that she usually masks. Holy shit, I totally forgot what Meg's voice was. Oh, it was the same one as it was the same one as fucking Jasmine. You're headed in the wrong direction for the exit.
We need to spank this elephant.
Sorry?
We need to speak with Hades, please. Please. With a cherry on top. Pinky promise. That's all we're gonna do.
I could demand to see him, throw my own weight around like an elephant, but it'll only result in him pulling a power play, just to prove he can. I like to believe that Jafar is also dressed like a turtle during this conversation. Dealing with Hades is a constant dance of dominance and power, and I only come out on top about half of the time. The other half is filled with my shell. Today needs to be one of those times. She gives us a long look, possibly a gaze, perhaps. You could misconstrue her look as a gaze. He's expecting you and your elephant, Mr. Turtle. Oh, I bet he is. I keep my hand covering I keep covering Jafar's ass. No, sorry, covering Jasmine's as. Jasmine's what? Oh, hand. I bet he is. I keep my hand covering Jasmine's as we follow Meg onto the elevator. And as a heads up, my elephant can barely fit in this small elevator. She doesn't speak, which is just HE double hockey sticks. Sorry, that was the wrong consonant. Which is just as well. Meg might be Hades's right hand. She might run this place just as much as he does, but at the end of the day, he is the one who leads, and she is the one who reads, which means he is the one who deals, and she is the one who steals. We step off the elevator, and she motions for my elephant to move. It does not. And then she motions for us to follow to a large set of dark doors. They stretch from the floor nearly to the ceiling, like almost to the ceiling. If I have to give a precise amount, they might be about 32 centimeters tall. We have to crouch down and nearly crawl on the floor to get through this hallway, to get into the door. I don't know why he built them so small. I'm no architect, but clearly this building needs to be refurbished. Please, Hades needs to get new doors. This can't be normal. I know he can teleport, but not in this game. I mean, this book. And the shiny wood is stained black and carved with a tableau of images that are drawn straight from it. I need to know how the fuck this word is said. Hang on.
Capitulate.
Did I say capitulate? Did I say capitulate last time? Capitulate. That's stupid. Anyway, tableau. Wait, am I spelling it incorrectly? How is she spelling it? She's spelling it tableau. How do you pronounce this?
Tableau.
Tableau or not tableau? Carved with a tableau of images that are drawn straight from myth. It sets the tone of any meeting conducted in this room. But I could give a PogChamp. I'm not here to beg on my knees for a favor. I never have. Favors from Hades have a way of coming. Favors from Hades have a way of coming around to bite a person in the donkey. I've seen it too many times to discount the danger he represents to both me and my elephant. Meg pushes the doors open, wide enough to let my elephant through. And they swing easily beneath her fingertips, as if they were greased with some kind of canola oil or WD-40. We precede her into the office. Sorry, it's done in shades of grey, 50 of them actually, which would amuse me under other circumstances, because I'd bet my left arm and leg that there are 50 of them. Fuck off. I was making that joke for a while, and now you're telling me Katie Roberts is ahead of the game? She put one in here? Oh, Katie. Oh, Katie. I wish I could interview Katie Roberts, I really do. It's done in shades of grey, which would amuse me under other circumstances, because I bet my left arm that there are 50 of them contained in this room. Wow. 50. The far wall is lined with shelves that are filled with knickknacks and paddywhacks, and weird cutlery poop. I don't know why he has cutlery made out of fecal matter, but that's fine. I'm not one to judge. I can feel Jasmine's curiosity all over the place. That's not what was said. I can feel Jasmine's curiosity over the space. But I only have eyes for one man. The man behind the large grey desk. The 50 Shades of Grey desk. Straight from the book. Hades looks exactly like a shade of grey. Which one? Not sure. Sorry. He looks exactly the same as he did last night. Though the suit is a little different. It's got gamer stains on it. The smile as we walk forward. The smile widening when Meg comes to stand at his right shoulder. Hold on.
What can I do for you two? Oh, sorry. What? Wrong one. What can I do for you two lovebirds? Need a favor?
Jasmine tennises. But I bring her back inside because the court is nowhere near the underworld. Jasmine tenses. But I don't look at her. I look through her because she's semi-transparent for some reason. Zakis here. Welcome to the stream as well. This is I should probably mention I haven't seen this probably because oh fuck. Yeah. Those mentioned a lot of those aren't quite set up for a reading stream, so to speak. I used to do this a bit. I've already read through 2 of these books. This is the 3rd Katie Roberts book I'm reading. It's called Desperate Measures. This is not. Hang on. Where's the fucking? Is this it? That's not it. Where is the cover of the book? Yeah, this is the cover of the book. Now, for some context, right? For some context, Katie Roberts has written. Oh, that's weird because the Prince Ali. Brought to you by Audible. I hope Audible sponsors me, and I get to be featured as a reader for their smut books. Not to say that this is a smut book, of course. No. This is just a wholesome book about a couple of people. So anyway, for context, Katie Roberts has a series called Wicked Villains. Wicked Villains is heavily based on Disney movies, but at the same time also not heavily based on Disney movies. I have read 2 of them. I read book 2, which is the first one, which was Hades and Meg and Hercules. That was a fucking blast with / Zeus and punctuation and grammar errors up the arse. The other one I read was book 4, which was Beast and Gaeton, and Belle. Sorry, no, Isabel was her name, not Belle. Isabel Belmont, the Vampire Slayer. What was the other one? And then this one is the first book in the series, technically the prequel to the Hades book. And it's about Jasmine and Jafar. And yes, So the cover image I'm looking at is the soft cover book, which just has like a golden snake on it. I don't know what that symbolizes. I don't know if there's if it was a lamp, that'd make sense. Jasmine who? Jasmine and Jafar, the villain from Aladdin. Now, the two people on the cover of the hard copy book, that lady in the purple dress and that man with the comb over, like, that's supposed to be Jafar and Jasmine. Contrary to the images I have on screen, which are what I assume Jasmine and Jafar look like, right? They don't quite look like that in this game. And now Hades is in the back. Hades is here now. And Aladdin, actually, I'm assuming Ali is Aladdin. I'm assuming that's who he is. That gets referenced in this book. The Kate Roberts can't use actual names from the movies, otherwise I think she might get fucking shot down and assassinated by fucking Mickey Mouse. But this, I'm honestly amazed that these books are real and they are published without Disney coming in and being like, hey now, you can't be putting Tinkerbell into your books, alright? So I was getting max cucked. Yes. Ali is getting super cucked in this book. In fact, he might end up dying, actually. Seeing as how this is going. Numerous times, Jafar has said that he would pog-champing kill him. I'm also censoring a lot of the bad words, because, you know, this is on Twitch, okay, for mature audiences. All right, I can't be saying things like fucking shit and, you know, waggling your Wiimotes. Make sure to put the jacket on it first, and the Wii Motion Plus extension. Fucking, there has to. I know the book is almost over. There's a few chapters left, but at some point, Jasmine's gonna be on the floor with a Wiimote in one hand and a nunchuck in the other, and she's gonna be fucking waggling them like Twilight Princess. Like, I swear to God. Exactly, Zach. Exactly. See, Ali never earned any riches. He wished for them. Like that fucking bastard. He just got him from a genie. Anyway, where the fuck was I up to? Oh yeah, I could give a pog champ. Oh, that's right. She's tennising for favors. All right. Fucking shit. Jasmine tenses, but I don't look at her. No favors today.
Pity, we're under quota.
I'm not entirely sure that he's joking, but I ignore it.
You let Ali Tahan have a membership here.
Who is? I don't know if his last name is actually Tahan. I don't know what Aladdin's last name actually is. Handling sausage, not tending to hot dog stand. Yeah, no, hey, maybe in the next book, she's gonna open up a little hot dog factory. There hasn't been a situation where Jafar has been, trying to make a hot dog with his mustard and ketchup and... and, using Jasmine's bun. Anyway, Hades raises an eyebrow with his black framed glasses. Yeah, again, Hades also does not look like he does in the movies. He does not have blue flaming hair, but he does reference blue flames. It gives him the look of a cultured professor, waiting for a student to get to the point.
I allow a lot of people to have memberships here. That's the purpose of the underworld. Neutral territory.
His lips quirk with a smirk even as his dark eyes stay cold.
Surely you didn't think your vendetta was the exception to the rule.
I've never seen Ali here, so I made some assumptions I couldn't afford to make. Oh yeah, also for context, Jasmine and Jafar are currently residing in the underworld. The underworld in this context is a BDSM club run by Hades, of course, the quote-unquote ruler of the underworld. That's my king. Pretty much, Zach. There's two I haven't read yet. Book number 3 is about... Hang on, where is it? Book number 3 is about... Oh my god, they're not in this one because this is the first book in the series. I can't look at the fucking list of books. The third one's about Tinkerbell and Hook. I don't know if Peter Pan gets referenced in that one. No, it's an MMF. I don't know who the other M is. It's gotta be Peter Pan. It's gotta be. I don't know who else. Probably that other fuck from the bed. From the intro scene. I don't know who that other fuckwit was in his pajamas. Probably that guy. But the one after book number 4 is The Little Mermaid and Ursula, I think. Wait, that can't be right, because it's also got interesting. That one could be a fun read. We'll see. Should be named Dark Desires. Wait, what was the name of the second one? I think Dark Desires is the name of something she has. I forget what it is though. Oh my god. Dude, there's a the other books that Katie Roberts has confuse the living shit out of me. There's the Come Undone series. Book 1, Wrong Bed, Right Guy. Book 2, Chasing Mrs. Right. Book 3, 2 Wrongs, 1 Right. And book 3.5, Seducing Mr. Right. Like, what? What do you mean? What the fuck? Desperate desire to handle longer, so she does. She does. I should also mention, by the way, Zach, this Katie Roberts isn't just some random author. I thought she was just some random author. Apparently, she's New York Times and USA Today's best-selling author, for whatever that's worth, which apparently is enough to put it on the front cover. Best-selling novels ever made. And here's the thing, right, with her best-selling novels, I feel like they all sold like mediocrely. What sold the most was the fact that she pumped these fucking books out so fast. She has like a factory of these books and they're just flooding the market. And hence why this, it's so much like shit, like punctuation errors, weird words that don't make any sense and used incorrectly. Like /Zeus. Like fucking hell. She probably does, Zach. She probably does. This reads like a fan fiction. This reads like an actual, like one of those like shitty fan fictions, like oh Mario X Luigi, like that kind of shit. We really have the same kink. That's the thing. Okay, that's the thing. I should also mention, Zach, I think she hits a broad market with she seems to write kind of the same shit all the time, but at least in the Wicked series, she seems to write the same shit all the time. But some of these titles, I'm really concerned about the where was it? The Hot in Hollywood series. Book 1, Ties That Bind. Book 2, Animal Attraction. I am hoping that doesn't mean what I think it means from the title, but something to put her on a list, I guess. This the Thanian Dynasty series, book 1, Theirs for the Night. Book 2, Forever Theirs. Book 3, Theirs Ever After. Book 4, Their Second Chance. She's really coming up with titles, all right. Also, fuck, I didn't realize this. The first book she wrote, The Island of Wise, or Yees. I've seen fucking Nami and Garu playing Yees. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce it. It's like Y, capital Y, lowercase s. It's like Yees. And there's like a whole bunch of JRPGs in that. I'm assuming the Island of Yeast has nothing to do with those games. Yeast. Yeah, there was a point in this book where she yeet the sheet, but no, it's just capital Y, lowercase s. Furry, dude. If Katie Roberts actually capitalized on the furry market, she'd make billions. Yes, it's a JRPG. Yeah, it's written just like that. Like that's her first couple of books. Book 1, His Forbidden Desire. Book 2, Her Rival's Touch. The Island of Ys. Hang on, there was one, I don't know if it's in this book. It might be in a different one. But yeah, the Uniform series, the Uniform series reads like a fucking Kingdom Hearts timeline. Book 1, In Bed with Mr. Wrong. Book 1.5, His to Keep. Book 2, Falling for His Best Friend. Book 3, His Lover to Protect. Book 3.5, His to Take. I want to stay far away from these books, man. You don't think you're a fan? Shane, you might be right. You might be onto something. Did I buy these books? No, actually. I haven't spent a single money on Katie Roberts yet. Thankfully. All these books have been given to me by Buttney. Because she keeps buying them for me. It's like I love Katie Roberts. Please give me more Katie Roberts. Fucking hell. Sorry, hang on. Let me get back on track. I've never seen Ali here, so I made assumptions that I couldn't afford to make. That doesn't change the fact that what happened earlier shouldn't have.
He entered our room without permission and accosted Jasmine.
The amusement on Hades' face vanishes as he looks over at his and his gaze pierces my elephant.
Bold accusation.
I give him the look. I give him the look that statement deserves.
You have cameras all over the place. How did you not notice my elephant? Look for yourself.
Hades glances at Meg, then at my elephant again. Be a darling and see what Ali was up to while he was here last night. Jesus Christ. I don't know why her words fucking killed me there, but alright. Did you know she was Fire Emblem engaged? Dude, I wouldn't put it past Katie Roberts to capitalize on fan fiction like Fire Emblem Engage. That's probably what she'd do. Anyway. He watches her leave through the door on the other side of the room. His gaze dropping to her bowl of Doritos that she left on the desk. He licks his lips, as if to taste the cheesy desire, the dust falling from each triangular chip into the bowl. I almost roll my eyes at the fact that he's talking about Doritos again, but managed to muscle down the reaction. Hades and Meg, they game with other people, but the only loyalty they seem to hold is each other. Zach, you're spot on though. So the reason why I'm still reading this and not reading like a better fanfic is, so Buttney did give me a good book. That was the Entangled book I read like a while back. That book was genuinely actually good. Like if you're looking for an actually decent like romantic novel to get invested to, read that. Because that's a lot better than this. That's a lot better than this schlock. This Oh, this is something. This is something else. Reading sounds boring. The act of the act of reading 100% is totally boring. I like this because I take the piss out of it and I keep adding random bullshit that makes no sense. And because the words aren't on screen, as the viewer listening to it, you can't tell if what I'm actually saying is in the book or not. So I could say anything. All that stuff about the elephant may or may not be real. And the fact that Jafar is dressed up like a turtle right now, whether that be real or not, remains to be seen. Anyway. Sorry, hang on. There's actually more to this paragraph. When it comes to the poop that matters, they are a unified front. I've actually seen them play together in public in the sandpit. But if they aren't gaming behind closed doors, I'll be shocked. Who doesn't game behind closed doors? I would almost hazard to believe that everyone plays games behind closed doors. Gaming in public is actually quite rare. It's real in our hearts.
Sit. You don't have to stand there all formally.
He waves a languid hand to the chairs situated on either side of us. I take the left one, and I pull Jasmine all the way over to the leftmost one. See, neither of them are to the right if they're both on my left. She tenses again for half a second, and then relaxes into me. I wish I could say that I'm doing this to send a clear message to Hades, but the truth is that I know she's still shaken, and I don't want her to feel untethered. And PogChamp. Yes, I want to mark her as mine in front of the king of this place. She doesn't wear my collar because she's not quite a furry yet, but that is a mere formality at this point, as I am the one dressed as a turtle. Hades lifts his brow again, but before he can say some thing sure to piss me off, Beck walks back into the room. A short nod from her, and he turns back to us, all seriousness. You mean like all serious like? Oh, that Hades, he's looking all so seriousness.
My apologies. We have rules and Ali didn't follow them. It won't happen again. His membership will be rescinded.
And no doubt, Hades would take payment for the infraction. Thank you! I urge Jasmine to her feet, but she lays there motionless. Is Jasmine still alive? Is she breathing? Meg decides to lean in and check her pulse. She's fine. She gets up a few seconds later. See you around, Hades!
No doubt you will.
I don't hustle Jasmine out of the underworld under the count that she might have just fainted 10 seconds ago. But I set a pace that doesn't invite lingering. Even with Hades' assurances that it won't happen again. I want to get her home. Like a safe. My brain cells committing suicide. Zach, I've somehow managed to survive this far in. But that's about as far, because I can't take much more tonight. Holy shit. That's the end of chapter 13, by the way. Chapter 14 is from Jasmine's perspective. There's a lot of gaming. Oh god. Oh god. Dude, I just want to... Sorry, Twitch mods. I just want to read this line just out loud with no context, because this is hyper cringe. This is Jafar saying this, by the way. I'm not there to make your pretty pussy feel good right now. Oof. Jafar, please. Jafar, what the fuck? My man, what is happening? Dude, do a lot of censoring on the next part again. Can't wait for Jafar to try to take off the turtle costume, but I think I mentioned this during the Hades book, where like I want to have Jafar's petting the tiger. He's Moby. He's playing with that magic carpet, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of gaming. What if fanfic not have gaming? It's true. Also, gaming is being used as a euphemism for sex. But I just like the idea that everybody likes gaming. Oh shit, now the Twitch mods are gonna get me. They're gonna look back through my VODs. Like, man, he talked about gaming a lot. Even in the Mega Man stream, to talk about gaming. Fuck! What does that mean? Oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. That's right. I think I'd mentioned during the Hades book that I would like a fanfic, like a smutty fanfic like this that didn't go well. You know? I don't think there's a single book like that in existence. I would put money on that. That no one, not a single author has written a book where it's like they're getting like hot and heavy in the bedroom, and it's like he takes off his jeans, but his zipper gets stuck, and he fiddles with it for minutes while she lays there trying to watch him. She offers no assistance and instead watches him try to undo his zipper. He finally gets it unclogged and strips down his pants, but unfortunately they're too tight around his ankles, so he has to sit down on the bed and pull off his jeans. The silly idiot didn't take his fucking socks off first, so when he pulls his jeans off, they rip his socks off as well. There's shit like that. Checking if the carpet matches the drapes. Fucking hell. It's a whole nude world. I'll have to play that song at the end of this book, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's non-copyright. Let me try and find it. Man, if anything, this is gonna fuck up my YouTube recommendeds.
What?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Isn't that just everyone's supposed to be? Yes, it's expand. I'm sure everybody doesn't succeed in the bedroom 100% of the time, but all these books give the false impression that, yeah, it's just that easy, my gamers. It's just that easy. It's what's the matter? You got hard, you came all over the place, you drizzled your Mountain Dew all over the place, you squirted your toothpaste from the tube too early? Oh no. Well, that's okay. You can just get hard again 3 seconds later, according to Jafar. Please, Jafar. You're setting unrealistic standards. You did not take any supplements before the gaming. All right? You can't tell me that's just how you are. Jafar. What the fuck? It's expand. I'd believe that. I'd believe that if Katie Roberts actually writ in the book, like, oh yeah, you know, Jafar took a couple of, you know, Viagrones before the gaming. All right. He's got a good gamer chair. Holy shit. I should have said that when they were sitting on the chair. It's like, is this a DX racer? It's like, yes, Jasmine. Only the finest gaming chair of all. Anyway, there's this. I'm sure everyone's heard the song before, right?
I can show you my cock, big and throbbing and splendid. I can make it extended on my magic mattress ride. I can open your thighs.
This is too accurate.
Rock your body like thunder.
Gotta link to this.
Sideways and under on my magic mattress ride. A whole new world. A new fantastic way to screw. Everyone tells me no, I need a blow, so I can stop.
That's the new Titan? Oh shit, the Titan.
A whole new world.
Alright, but yeah, be sure to do your research, guys. That's really important.